Hey everyone! So I forgot to shoot an intro, but for this video I just showed you guys how to do an easy scrunch type of look. This is it. So I show you guys how to do that. Minimal heat, nothing really on it. I use this brand, Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt. I explain it all throughout the video too. So, and then you get this result, hopefully. I'm not saying this works for everybody because not everybody's hair is the same or works the same or ends up the same, but hopefully it works for you. And yeah, let's get into the tutorial. You can see I'm wearing a different sweater than the actual one because I started getting ready to leave to go get Taco Bell. Then I realized I never shot an intro. Yay! Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is, I just got out of the shower. I towel dried my hair. I didn't really do anything to it. First thing I do is I don't brush out any of the ends because I have kind of naturally wavy hair, but I put more texture in it through this. I just kind of like brush out just the top of my hair because the whole thing with this is I really want like the top portion to be straight. I hate kinks like around my face. So I just brush around that. That's done. Then I use Herbal Essence Tousling Mousse. It's the Tousle Me Softly one. I don't use that much of it. This whole thing is just basically putting in texture where you don't have it. For me, I'm not saying it's going to work for everybody. I use about that much mousse. I just put it in my hands, between my fingers, turn my head over, and put it on my roots. Flip it over, it's done. I like to take my brush and I will very lightly do the very fronts of it again. Nothing like crazy. And then the next thing I do is I put on a heat protectant because the only heat we're going to be using is basically a blow dryer just on the scalp and then a straightening iron just on the very fronts. So I take Frieda Frizzy's Heat Defeat styling spray. I just like to spritz it around just the scalp. Last thing I do is I use a little bit of Biosilk. I really like this because it really does soften up the ends. So I just take maybe a little bit of this. I don't know if you can see that. Just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this product. Rub between my hands and put it and just do this basically to your ends. So that way you get a little bit of extra protection and conditioning on your hair. You're done then. The next step is a little bit of waiting and I will come back when I'm done, but I put my hair up in a towel like such and then I wait for as long as it takes me to do my makeup. I know I did my makeup before this, but for however long it takes me to do like my eyes, or sometimes I do my foundation first, sometimes I switch it up. However long it takes me to do the foundation, keep it in there for that and then take the towel out because you don't want to overdo it. So I'd say maybe 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. That's all you really need. So I'll get back. Okay, I waited about five-ish minutes. So now I'm going to take the towel out of my hair. Throw it away. I'm gonna like take a look at my hair, see where it's at. I like to do side parts, so I guess if you like to do the middle part, do your middle part. Crazy, I don't know what you do. So I take my comb and I make sure that I get my part in there where I want it, parted and everything, but my hair is naturally really kinky around my face. I absolutely hate that. So we're gonna be fixing that too. What I take is I take my own little bottle. I have a spritz bottle that I fill up with water. And what I do is I have it on the setting where it comes out like a mist. And I spray water in it, and I start to scrunch it up. Putting some water, just spritz water all over it, and continue to scrunch. It's not going to make your hair sticky, it's not going to make it full of product, it's just water. Dear God. Dear God, I was a cat in another life, because I hate being, like I love showering and stuff like that, but I hate like having my hair wet. I don't know why. Off with water. Shabam! And then what I use is Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salts infused with dead sea salt and sea kelp. Don't really know if that's true or not. Sometimes, you know, they say that. It's not true. But it's from Not Your Mother's, you know, brand. I like it. You can get it at Target. You can also get it at Ulta. I enjoy it. So then I just spritz it all over my hair and continue to scrunch my head of hair. Sometimes I hold it too, but I'm gonna continue doing this and then I'll get back to you with this too. Hold that scrunch as long as you need it. Okay, finished with the sea salt spray. What I like to do while it's drying, because this is another air drying process, Usually this takes me basically as long as it takes me to do my makeup and get myself ready for the day. So it takes, with the drying time for me, takes about probably like 40 to 50 minutes. That's about it. Other girls take a lot longer, so just kind of roll with it. This was a testing process for myself. You just kind of gotta test it and see where it goes with you. Some girls' hair dries a lot slower, if that's true. My sister-in-law actually likes to use like a diffuser texture. She has frizzy hair, so when she does that, it comes out looking awesome. So you could try that too. Otherwise, I'm just gonna let this dry maybe about like 10 minutes, 10-ish, and I'll get back to you then and show you what you gotta do for the last step. I let my hair kind of air dry, and I've been scrunching ever so slightly sometimes. So this is like the last part of this. I'm just gonna roll my little chair over here. So I got my hair dryer over here. I have it on hot, and I put it on the highest setting, flip my hair over, so, and then turn it on and just dry your scalp. Don't dry everything. Alright, and the reason I like to dry my hair upside down like that, I know I look like a hot mess right now, is because it helps give me that extra volume without having to use like rollers or go into like all of that jazz. So that's usually why I like to just do it upside down, and also it avoids from putting any heat like on the actual waves of your hair. So that's also good. The next thing I do is I take my little bottle of water again, scrunch, just spritz it in my hair a little bit, scrunch it up to the other side too, especially in front, because you just want those waves right in front. And that I do with my product is I take my sea salt spray one more time and just spray it around kind of the front. The top of my hair is dry, so I put a little bit of spray up there too, but I just continue to slightly scrunch as I go. Looks nice for me. It's looking pretty good. So then I'm just gonna then I'm gonna use my straightening iron. There's a reason people call me Katie Cat. It's because I like cats. So, is I just take the fronts of my hair. I don't go anywhere else, and I just take my bangs and I pretty much just straighten those out. Because I hate having wavy bangs. Any type of, you know, fringe in the front, really, that is any type of wavy, I'm not a fan. I have many layers of bangs, so this part kind of sucks. Same thing as I just do whatever I normally do when I just straighten my hair. I just straighten the fronts of my bangs here and just go from there. My layers, see if I, you know, got everything. Looks like I pretty much did. I take a little bit of time on that, but I only do the front. I don't do anything in the back, anything to the side. No heat on any of really length of hair, and I get some nice definition of waviness in there. So this is how I've been liking to do my hair lately. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. I'd show you guys, maybe it would work for you. Hopefully it does. It doesn't take that long for me. It's just kind of an easier process. Some of these YouTubes I've seen on here just kind of like, they show you like one size fits all type thing. I'm not trying to show you that, but you know, this is an easier way than some of these I've seen and I've tried and they didn't work for me. I was like, well, let's devise my own method of doing it. So I mean, it's basically trial and error. I use Tresseme 24-hour body hairspray with collagen and provides optimal body and fullness. I don't know, it works for me. Some people it doesn't work for. So I just put this in the front, just really to make sure I keep that volume in my bangs. Put it on the length of my hair, scrunch it, make sure it stays. So this method works for me completely. And if you notice when you're doing this, you lose some like volume, or when you're doing this, like you lose some of the waviness. I just took a little bit of extra spray and I put it on that part, and I'm like, no, you're coming back. See? Ha ha! To dirt hair. On the sides, in the back, pump up the volume. The last thing I do is I take my comb and I put it through to make sure that nothing's like sticking to my head. It's not like helmet hair. You know, I want as much volume and fullness as humanly possible, and I just put it through there, scalp-wise. Voila, done. So, finished product, well, bam! And I hope you guys like it. Hope it works for you. If it doesn't, let me know some of your methods, because I would love to kind of read it, maybe put it into my own type of like method or, you know, routine. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!